We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator that produces pure drinking water right from the humidity in the air. No, this isn't science fiction. It's very real. I know because I use one every day in my own home, and it's available right now to you. Because you know exactly where your water comes from with Ecola Blue, you'll know what's in your cup. Clean, great-tasting water without all the pollutants. Get your family off the grid today by ordering your own Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator for your home or business. Their best seller, the Ecola Blue 28, produces up to 7 gallons of water every day. The Ecola Blue 28 is easy to use and economical. Generate your own pure water from the humidity in the air. This system is free of chemicals and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Ecola Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Ladies and gentlemen,
is it getting better?
I get tied down here.
Or do you feel the same?
Making films.
Will it make it
writing books, doing YouTube videos, doing 4 hours of radio a day, 2, 3, 4 hours of research. Sometimes I don't sleep till 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Sometimes I do 6, 7, 8 hours of research, reading government documents, knowing that we're accurate, knowing that we have so much proof it's incredible, studying history, experiencing things. I have experienced things that most people wouldn't experience as a activist leader. I remember trying to build a veteran a new house when they were going to bulldoze his old house. Actually, the citizens had the idea and spearheading it, and having COINTELPRO, we later learned, come on and try to start fights and break up the activists and just make stuff up about me. They understand human psychology. I remember being at Waco, building a memorial chapel there, and people coming in and threatening me and doing something, later reading their names years later as FBI informants. On December 8th, Aaron Dykes wrote an article off of NPR report and other media reports. Well, the imam called me. In fact, we had him on air when that Palestinian activist got all gut up and slit open and basically skinned, his arms tied, his legs tied, thrown into Lake Austin, thrown into the river. They call the river, the Colorado, they've dammed up Lake Austin. And the police said it was a suicide. And I talked to the imam. They said it certainly wasn't a suicide. And then to learn that the admitted FBI informant who'd been sent to Central America, South America, in his own words, who had been sent to Katrina, who had been in Austin trying to infiltrate 9/11 Truth and trying to get them to firebomb Brave New Books, which is a bookstore that one of my listeners founded that I've supported. I mean, people need to know. But see, that's what the feds do. They go and call for violence and call for criminal activity and get everybody infighting to run everyone off. That's what they do. And they make up elaborate lies. I mean, I remember a decade ago, Hal Turner, people constantly emailing me, this guy's attacking you on his radio show, this guy's writing about you, this guy's going after you, this guy's saying you're a Zionist agent. And I'm like, Zionist agent? I mean, I'm a Baptist. I go to a Methodist church. That's where my parents go. I mean, I'm an American. And then I learned that a known Israeli diamond dealer brags about it, put out the story. I work for the Vatican. I mean, just completely made up. And when you experience this, it's not for Alex Jones. In a sick way, like P.T. Barnum said, just spell my name right. Most publicity is pretty darn good, except it's meant to turn people off who are awakening so they only infight with each other. And I remember all the COINTELPRO that was run against We Are Change in New York when it was first set up, when I first was supporting it, getting Luke on the air. He was by himself, and then he started getting a few supporters that came to help him, and they were trying to plant bombs on him. We got the video of that. They were trying to say he was a terrorist. We know you're not a terrorist, but we're going to set you up. It's all covered in Truth Rising. I remember when German Tallis, a great member of We Are Change, was protesting Laura Bush, and out of a alleyway comes a man with a girl in a wheelchair ramming him and hitting him, and all the witnesses saw it. But the bookstore wouldn't give up the surveillance tape, and they took him to court. He was going to go to prison for years with felonies, and we supported him financially. It went to trial, and the Secret Service wouldn't lie. The APD did. The Secret Service said, no, none of that's true. They attacked him. And then the New York Post had to print a retraction. That was an attempted setup. That's what COINTELPRO does. It was an attempted setup of Luke over and over again. This is what they try to do. And we called out Hal Turner a decade ago, only because he was attacking us, and we were very brief. We just said, no one is allowed to threaten federal judges. No one is allowed to call for violence every day unless they're a Fed. And the guy was hooked in with Sean Hannity and the neocons. We know Hannity is literally a CIA asset. It's come out CNN, Washington Post is CIA. And now it's come out in federal court, and the FBI is on record, and the U.S. Attorney. He is the highest level FBI agent there is. They said national security level FBI agent, not a informant. They usually use ex-cons and people they've got under their control, and they use some ex-cons here locally against us. And when it's actually happening to you, it's hard to believe that it's really going on. It's hard to believe that it's actually happening. But again, and I'm going to Mark Dice here in a moment. He just brought this up, so I thought I'd talk about it. It's hard to believe until you've been doing this 14 years and it's been confirmed over and over and over and over again that this is the case. I wanted to read to you COINTELPRO, an acronym for Counterintelligence Program, was a series of covert authony legal projects conducted by the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation aimed at investigating and disrupting dissident political organizations within the United States. The FBI used covert operations from its inception. However, formal COINTELPRO operations took place between 56 and 71. The FBI statement motivation at the time was protecting national security. They're now saying covering up AIG as national security, preventing violence, and maintaining the existing social and political order. According to FBI records, 85% of COINTELPRO resources were expended on infiltrating, disrupting, marginalizing, and/or subverting groups suspected of being subversive. And then you read into this, let me find the area where it says it, that they would go into nonviolent civil rights movement, including Martin Luther King and others. And it says the American Indian movement and others